Hi friends! Welcome to our channel. I'm Amanda. That's Rosie.
And I'm Viral.
We're fourth year medical students and we just had our first week of fourth year.
So today's our first day of fourth year rotations. I'm scheduled for ambulatory medicine and I'm actually about to head out. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I'll drop off Rosie to doggy daycare. She'll have loads of fun all day long, and I actually have to go pick up my schedule to see what clinics I'm actually in, and I'll let you guys know. I just got home. It's about 4:30. I guess today was a good day. The thing about this ambulatory rotation is it is crazy hectic. Like, I have basically half days rotating through all the various clinics from cardiology, pulmonology, GI, rheumatology, and endocrine, like basically all the subspecialties of internal medicine. I am hitting every half day. So this morning I was in pulmonology, and in the afternoon I was with endocrine. The endocrine clinic was unusually slow, and I was able to get out a little bit early. It's about 4:30, and went and got Rosie, so it ended up being 4:30 by the time I got home. But let me just show you what this schedule looks like on paper. This is crazy. I've like kind of refreshed myself on all these concepts.
Hi everyone! Well, I just had my first day of fourth year and I had critical care. That's the rotation I'm on right now. So it's basically the more sick patients, and I'll be on that rotation for 1 month. So I got there at 7 a.m. today, figured out that I had no computer access. So basically spent the whole morning kind of watching and learning things from all the residents. As we were rounding, a nurse comes up and tells us that one of our patients is crashing. So we're all running over to this patient, and he actually had the virus, meaning that no one could go in unless it was an essential personnel. So most of us are kind of standing out here seeing what's going on. He had just had a bowel movement and apparently just kind of kept bleeding after that. We were trying to give him some Levophed, which basically is like norepinephrine. It stimulates your blood pressure because his blood pressure was plummeting down. As we're doing this, the line was kinked, and so they couldn't get the medicine, and someone had to go on the floor, crawl under everything, unkink the wire. Finally they got it. They pushed some saline, and he ended up stabilizing. So that was my first morning. Lovely. Well, we got him back, so that's all that matters. And then I had to go get my computer access. So I went over to the other hospital, which is where they had me do it. I went onto the computer, tried to get everything set up, and they told me I didn't have the right access codes. So they said, oh, just leave and you can come back later once we text you with the approval. And then I get a text saying, come back for your computer access. I went back and I was like, okay, I'm ready. So they gave me my badge and they gave me my access codes. But this time, as soon as I put the badge into the computer, it just worked, and I apparently never needed the codes. And now I'm home at 6 o'clock. Second day, here I am, 6:45, ready to go. And I'll probably be assigned 2 or 3 patients this morning to go see on my own and write some notes for, and then present during rounds.
Hey everyone, so Amanda was actually about to tell me all about her day, and I wondered, wait a minute, why not let her tell all of us? So let's go ask her. So do you want to tell us about your day?
Yeah, so I ended up seeing the same patient that I had told you about yesterday, and his ventilation settings I noticed were on their max. So that means that he was really just not breathing well. We decided to talk to the patient's family about providing comfort care, and they agreed with us. And then within the next hour, I was in the room and I watched him pass away.
Wow, so you saw your first patient kind of actively die right in front of you.
It really was an experience.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like a patient just kind of pass away right as I'm there. It's always like, we knew it was kind of going to happen, but I was never kind of there for the actual event.
I really was something, but the good thing is that our team decided to do something really nice. So they held a little funeral for him where we all lined up outside his room and we listened to the nurse say some nice words about him. He was in the military. So as they rolled him out, we saluted to him and they had an American flag draped across his bed. So it was just a really thoughtful thing to do. This is my critical care team.
Hi, I'm Teresa. I am a PGY1, so I'm doing my preliminary year in internal medicine and then going into ophthalmology. So I'm rotating in the ICU right now.
Hey, I'm Kayla. I'm a fourth year medical student and I'm going into med psych.
And this is our attending, hanging out. Hello, Dr. John. How do you like your job?
It's perfect. Perfect, and right now I'm eating, and I've got the best team around.
Yes.
We have been doing well.
They got us some Reese's to thank us for helping out. Hi, baby. Rosie and I are taking a grass nap. Rosie's obsessed with grass, and so sometimes I just sit out here with her and soak up the sun. We saw our 5 patients, which is crazy because at the beginning of the week there were 16. We were able to discharge most of them. And Rosie went to daycare this morning, but I got to get her early. Right, Papa? Yeah. I picked her up. She's currently doing some rolling in the grass. Yeah. This is her prime time. Living life. Don't we all wish we could have the life of a dog?
Roso! Rosie, look who's all excited to go to daycare today. So guys, I'm gonna go drop her off and hopefully make it to the new clinic in time and hopefully find parking. I just got done with morning clinic and it was bone marrow transplant. I was a little nervous going in this morning actually because it's like such a super specific field, and I was a little bit nervous about will I even know what they're talking about. But thankfully when I first went in, there was this nurse who was like super helpful, gave me the whole orientation of like the building and like the clinic and everything. And now I'm like eating lunch real quick in my car, and then I'm gonna head to a nephrology clinic. So guys, I'm glad that I'm finally being recognized as an essential worker.
Hi, Baba. Come here, Rose. Come on, Rose. Let's go, baby. Come on, Rose. Come on, baby girl. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Come on, Rosie. Friday, woo! 5:30 a.m. I just literally rolled out of bed and I'm out walking my dog. Come on, Rosie. Yay! Almost the weekend. I can't wait to come home and nap.
Done with clinic. I'm done for the week and it feels great. Clinic this morning I only ended up seeing 2 patients, but I was here till noon because they were kind of scheduled late. The early morning patients didn't show up, so I only had 2 patients between 10 to 12, and it kind of took the whole time. This week was actually very, very good to see all the various subspecialties of internal medicine. It was a little tough going from like clinic to clinic every half day, and kind of doing a complete 180 on the subject matter. But it was worth it, and it wasn't too difficult. The attendings were all kind of understanding of that, I think, and I got to learn a lot, see a lot. This morning there was only 2 patients, but it ended up going till noon because they were kind of scheduled later on. The earlier patients didn't show up. I guess it's because of the virus, don't know, or it's because it's Friday. But now I'm gonna try to go to the gym, and today I made sure to pack a gym bag and gym clothes, so there's no excuse for me to kind of be like, oh, I have to go home first, because if I do that, I tend to not go to the gym. So we're gonna go to the gym, yeah. What's wrong?
Have to work on Saturday.
What? What about Sunday?
No, I get one day off, but we were supposed to have the weekend off, except one of the residents ended up taking their day off on Saturday, so they asked if the medical students could come help.
Well, your week's not over then.
It is not. So while I'm getting up at 5:30, how are you going to spend your Saturday?
Probably just sleeping a little with Rosie, and then enjoy my day off.
Well, don't have too much fun without me, but do try to enjoy your weekend.
Oh, we'll have lots of fun. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. That was our first week. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you liked it. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video.
And that's a wrap.
Not for you.